Hi, friends. We're back again to read the next chapter in our Habitats book. The second chapter is called What is the Arctic Like? It's all about the Arctic. What we're going to do is we're going to read through it. We're going to talk about it, think about it, see if we can't figure out what the main idea and the details that support the main idea are. Now, remember, sometimes, oops, sorry about that. Let me move that back. Sometimes the main idea is in the story, so be listening closely. Okay? What is the Arctic like? The Arctic is a cold, windy, polar habitat in the northern part of the world. The temperature in this habitat can be as cold as minus 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Oof, that's cold. The Arctic is so cold that the ground is frozen in many places. Okay. Well, the main idea, I think, is probably going to answer this question. What is the Arctic like? So I'm going to read part of it again and see if I can't figure out what. Let's see. What is the Arctic like? The Arctic is a cold, windy, polar habitat. So I think that is a good main idea. I think we don't have to say all those things. I think some of those might be details, but the important part is that it's a polar habitat, right? So I'm going to write that down on our graphic organizer for our main idea. The Arctic is a polar habitat. Now, as far as details to support that or to explain that a little bit more, well, we know that it is windy and cold, right? It said that in the story. So I'm going to write that down. Windy and cold. Can you think of any other details that the story mentioned about the Arctic? Yeah, it's in the northern part, so it's up north, right? It's in the northern part of the world. So we can write that as a detail. In northern, stretch, part of the world. Do you remember any other? Oh, I remember another detail. It said, and I thought this was interesting, it said that it was so cold that the ground was frozen in spots. I thought that was kind of strange. Oh, interesting, because I know like water freezes to make ice, but I didn't think about the ground freezing. That's interesting. So I think I may put that as my last detail. The ground is frozen. Okay, so we can, let's review what we have so far. The Arctic is a polar habitat. That's our main idea. And the details that support that or explain that a little bit more kind of go with it. It's windy and cold. It's in the northern part of the world, and the ground is frozen in places. Good job. All right. Now you're going to do some practice with main idea and detail in Seesaw. And then tomorrow we're going to go over chapter 3, just like we did today.